Alright, so this is on the village field when you come to Tawnytown. This castle's been here. This is probably one of the original things that was put in when the field opened up. I was actually out here the other day when the person who welded this thing together came out here, and he just told me it was old. So he was inspecting the welds and making sure everything was still pretty good. But this whole thing is getting refinished. We'll walk in. Let's walk away from that generator. So you've got 4 corners that have little pillboxes on them, multi-level ramps, and a bell tower here in the middle, which is what I'm currently grinding on, up on top of that ladder. As you can see, I mean, considering the weather, it's actually in pretty decent shape with the little amount of rust there is, but there's still a ton of rust. You know, it's been a while since this thing's been in service, and quite frankly, I was tired of hearing the refs say it's not in service. So I'm getting out here, and we were going to just originally replace the wood, but then we saw the rust and we were like, yeah, no, that's not going to work. So you know, making your way up here, you know, I'm in the back left corner of the castle, you know, from the start gate when you walk onto the field and stuff. We've got one ramp that we're working on. We've got made it so we can step up and carry our tools up and stuff. I'm working on the bell tower up here. So let me get up to the top of the bell tower, kind of give you a little bird's eye of the rest of the field. So on this side of the field, which would be your, I don't know, on the map, west side of the field, you've got a little stream, little creek, depending on how far south you get, roll tide. You know, back here, this half of the field never really gets used, which is going to change. Hopefully we'll redo this field, and we can open it up and really pack this thing. Over here you've got a couple other fields that you know, get used more often. Over there, that used to be called Iraqi Village. I don't know what the or Iraqi Town, I don't know what it's called now, but this is the half that a lot of people are used to when they come out here. Get a good look, because once the castle's done, this is getting a complete facelift, and it will be mirrored on the other end. So hopefully we can open this up and make it more usable. You know, I had an idea of running some mini scenarios out here, you know, cap it at like 80 players. And this field's not terribly large, but it's big enough. We can run some scenarios and stuff. Get out here, run some smaller 6 to 8 hour scenarios. You know, do it on like a Saturday or something like that, and you know, really have some fun, and that way the rest of the fields are still good for walk-ons and stuff. But yeah, so this is my 3rd day out here, covered in rust. Rick's been out here almost every day. It's a slow process. I mean, we've only got one grinder that we're working with right now that is taking off all this rust before we put the planks down. We want to make sure that everything is safe and it's going to last for a very long time once we put it up. So yeah, I guess comment what kind of stuff you'd like to see on this field, this village field in particular. There's some surprises on the other side of these woods here, on the other side of the turf field. You know, there's going to be a mounds field being put in right now. That is going to be pretty exciting, over at the base of the hill. You know, but if we can think of some cool stuff to incorporate into this specific village field with the castle in the middle, I'm going to try and talk Rick into it, so that way we can run some decent scenarios out here, and even walk-ons and private parties can get, you know, that awesome experience out here, and enjoy the fruits of our labor. So yeah,